What's poppin', everybody? And January is self-love month, so here I am, Jay, your resident mental health baddie, here to help you protect your peace in these untherapized streets. And we're gonna get on the self-love train, because if you don't love yourself, how can you expect anybody else to? So, new year, it's January. We're starting off with self-love. And shout out to the self-love game from the We're Not Strangers company. Definitely pick this game up. I got it at Target for about $20. Definitely check it out. We're going to be doing some more questions from this game. What I love about it is it breaks it down into questions for your past self, your present self, and your future self. So we're going to do one question from each today. If you like this content, if you saw my last video, because this is the second video I'm doing on this, if you like this content, definitely check me out. Like, follow, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can make sure to stay up to date and be aware of any new episodes so you can get on the self-love train. So we're going to start off with level 1 for a past question. What's one thing you have healed from and how? Okay, so one thing that I've healed from is the pain of my father leaving. I know I say father with quotation marks. Hold on. There's definitely a story to this, especially for those that are new to Jay and new to me. So I recently found out within the last 3 years that it's not even been 3 years, it's been like 2.5, not even 2, that my father is not who I thought he was. My mother and my dad one, I'll call him dad one, they divorced when I was younger, and he, we had visitation for a little while, and then after a while, he just, there was one night where he was dropping me back off at home, and he asked me, hey, do you want to come stay with me permanently, or do you want to stay with your mom? And I was like, I can't leave my mom. She's by herself. That's not fair. So I decided to leave with her. And he was like, okay, this is the last time you'll see me ever again. And he wasn't lying. I never saw him again after that. And that really bothered me, because I felt like, what did I do? Why did he leave me? Like, what just happened here? And it was around, I don't even know how old I was. I don't even think I had hit double digits yet. If I did, I was like right at 10 or 11, maybe 12 tops. I wasn't even 12. And I never saw him after that. And I was a daddy's girl. So for him to just leave and to just be like, after that, that always stuck with me. That was the beginning of my abandonment issues. And it was really tough to talk about beforehand. I'm actually glad that I'm to a place where I can talk about it now. But long story short, I found out a lot was going on at that time between him and my mom. And the reason that he left wasn't necessarily because of me, but because of things that happened between him and my mother. And it turns out that he wasn't even my father anyways. And he found that out, but he was willing to take me with him, but he just couldn't deal with all of the things that came with my mother and being with her, interacting with her. And it didn't take until I found my real father, which that's a whole other story for a whole other video. But it didn't take until I found out that he wasn't even my father, and just putting the pieces of this puzzle that I've just had, it's like a big jigsaw puzzle where it was just pieces scrambled everywhere. And I finally was the one to be like, let me try to put these pieces together to make it make sense, to actually make a picture that makes sense. And yeah, let's just say I get it. And by me understanding him as a person at that time and why he made the decision that he made, it has helped me heal, because it wasn't my fault. Like, when I tell you, I could have a dream about this man and it would literally mess me up. I'd have to have a couple of therapy appointments. It was bad, y'all. And the fact that I'm actually able to say that I am healed from that, I'm no longer hurting from him for that, because I understand the full situation. And sometimes we have to look at our parents or parental figures, whatever, as humans, as man and woman. We can't always hold them in this position because they are our parents or grandparents, whatever. You have to think of them. They're also men and women winging it just like the rest of us. So once I zoomed out and thought about everything that way, and once I put the pieces together, that actually helped me heal, because I'm like, it wasn't my fault. Now, granted, it was a shitty situation how everything went down back then, but I was actually able to heal from that. And if now I could see a picture of him or someone can mention him, and I mean, yeah, I'm always gonna have those feelings for him, because like I said, I was a daddy's girl back then. I didn't know all the bullshit that was going on in the background. I just knew this was my daddy and I was his homegirl. Like, we were cool like that. It doesn't hearing about him or seeing pictures of him doesn't trigger me anymore. It doesn't, like, I used to be like Raven Baxter, where I was just, and then everything, all these memories would start flashing, and it would literally rock my whole world. But now I can confidently say that I have healed from that. And it took a lot of therapy. It took a lot of soul searching. It took a lot of digging. It took a lot of nights crying, a lot of days just being really depressed and trying to figure out what's going on. Why did he leave me? But no, it makes sense now. I'm not saying everything was 100% right or 100% wrong, but I understand. And the understanding is what I really needed. I needed to know why this happened. I found out why it happened, and like I said, I'm at peace from it and I'm healed from it. So shout out to therapy, always shout out to therapy. But yes, so that is the one thing I've healed from. Level 2, what is your way of loving people the wrong way? Oh, okay. Well, full transparency, I love to help people. Especially if I see people are going along a certain path and I'm like, I know how this is going to end up. You might want to do this or you might want to do that to prevent it. I do tend to I have like a takeover spirit at times where, and it's literally me just trying to help. I promise you from the bottom of my heart, it's just me trying to help. And I've had to learn that I need to let others either make their own mistake, make their own way, pave their own way, figure out their own problems. Sometimes when people are venting to you with their problems, it's not necessarily for you to come up with a plan for them. They just want you to listen. Or some people, they do want you to just tell them what to do, and you have to sit back and be like, no, you need to figure this out. I'll be here to support you, but you need to actually be the one to figure this out for yourself, because this is your life. And it took me a little while, because I felt like I'm just trying to help them. Why won't they listen to me? I'm telling them to do this and do that, and I know it's gonna work. I know it's gonna work. You have to let people go through their own path, walk their own path, take their own journey, and make their own decisions. Yes, you can give advice, you can try to help out, but at the end of the day, you have to let them do what they want to do. Because I know if anybody tries to tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do. This is my freaking life. So that is the way that I show my way of loving people, but it is the wrong way. I am learning to kind of step back, let people vent, let people talk, ask them, okay, do you want advice, before I just start giving them advice? Or do you want, one thing I like to do you want advice? Do you want to just vent and you just want a listening ear? Or do you want a distraction? And sometimes I want a distraction. Okay, squirrel, and we're off doing something else. Or if they're like, no, I just want to vent, I'll just let them vent. Because sometimes, I don't know if you've done it before, sometimes I'll vent and I'll end up figuring it out by myself. I just needed to vent and say it out loud to someone or in front of someone. So yeah, I am getting better, but I do try to insert myself in the situations and be like, oh, this is how you fix it. This is how you fix it. No, sit back. And shout out to my therapist, because she told me you can't save everybody. You know, Captain Save a Hoe, that's me. Captain Save, I wanted to save all the hoes. Yes, all the hoes. I want to save y'all. Come here in my little hoe coven and let me save you and protect you and show you the ways that you need to go. No, I can't do that anymore. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm letting y'all figure that shit out on your own. So yes, that is one way that I used to love people the wrong way. I mean well, but now y'all gotta figure that out on your own. 80s tide. 80s tide, y'all. All right, level 3 for future Jay. What is no longer worth your time? What's no longer worth my time? Proving to people that I am, yes, I am, if that makes sense. Or just proving that something is true or not. I used to be the type of person where if anybody's lying on me, no, I have to address it right now, and you're not going to say this. This is A, B, C, and D. I'm proving this. I'm coming with receipts. No. It is not worth my time to try to set stories straight, because I feel like I have established the type of tribe and the type of people that love me and surround me to where if anything did come out, they know me and they know my character, and they would know what I would or wouldn't do. Or as far as like any gossip, or because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, when it came out that my father is not who we all thought was my father, I got so much criticism. I had a lot of people saying, well, why are you even trying to find that out? What do you mean? Well, she's just trying to do this because of A, B, C, D, or she lied about. When I tell you, when the truth comes out, it's always some BS. And my thing is, I'm not focusing on what is being said or proving myself. I know what I'm doing. I know my life. I know, like I said, the people that are close to me know how I am. I don't react to allegations or any drama or things like that, because misery loves company. And happy hoes ain't hating. Hoes are always hating. It is what it is. So I just learned to keep my tribe and those that I love and care for and who I feel have my best interests, just like I have their best interests at heart. I keep those people close to me, and I don't address or even get involved in drama, even the drama that doesn't necessarily involve me, my name per se, but don't bring me in it. If you want to call to me and vent, that's fine. I'm not going to sit here and get so upset that I'm going to jump in with this additional drama and add more drama. No, I've learned that time is actually a luxury, and I'm not going to waste any of that time dealing with drama or anything that has nothing to do with me. So I'm like Beyonce to the drama. Like, I may address it a couple years down the line, but y'all ain't really gonna ever find out about what happened in that elevator. So yeah, gosh, those 3 questions were amazing. Those were really, really good. Y'all gotta check out this game, the self-love game. Again, they are not paying your girl for this. I spent my own black dollars on this game, and I actually love it, because even though mental health baddie here trying to help you guys, sometimes I need some reminders and some help on my self-love journey too. So like I said, we're all in this together. So let me know what you thought about those 3 questions. Let me know your answers to them. Again, just to remind y'all, the past question was, what's one thing you healed from and how? The present question is, what's your way of loving people the wrong way? And then the last one for your future self is, what is no longer worth your time? So put it in the comments. Let me know what you think. Share this video too. If you know some people that need to start loving on themselves and they may need a little reminder, share this to someone. If this video was shared to you, it's because you need to learn how to love yourself or love yourself a little bit more. And someone who actually loves you sent you this. So again, let me know what you guys think. How is your self-love journey going? Are there any other suggestions? Because we're gonna be doing this all month long. We're gonna be asking these questions all month long. Follow me on my TikTok. I'm also gonna have some TikToks about centered around self-love and my self-love journey. And again, on Instagram, DJ Booker, always posting daily motivational quotes and some petty words of wisdom, because why not? But again, for those of you that you're not new here, you've been here, you've been rocking with me, thank you. For any of you that are new here, welcome, and I hope to see you more. And interact with me in the comments, catch me in the comments. Until then, y'all protect your peace in these untherapized streets. And again, I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.